Good morning. I'm Dr. Beverly Burden, and I'm a professor in the Department of Biology here at LSUS. And today I'd like to share with you my trained termites. I've trained these termites to find a line and to follow a line. This is just regular copy paper, and I'm going to draw a figure 8 right here. And then I'm going to introduce some termites. I'm going to tell them, find the line and follow the line. Now, let's see if they're smart enough to do that. Well, there goes one. Yep, they're finding the line and following the line. Now, I have to be honest with you. These really aren't trained termites. What they're doing is following the chemical gas that's being given off by the ink in the ink pen. That's a special type of communication that insects have. And when we talk about communicating with human beings, we can call, we can text, we can tweet, we can have many different ways of communicating. And some of them are pretty new to us in the last 20 years. But insects have been using chemical communication for over 1 billion years. And we call the type of chemical communication that's working here right now, we call it pheromones. Now, most people, when they think of pheromones, they think of attractive pheromones as in being attractive to a mate. But there are many different types of pheromones in the insect world. This is called a trail pheromone because they're following a trail that supposedly would lead them to wood. You might notice this one right here. He got off the line. As time goes by, the gases in the ink will dissipate and the signal will get weaker and weaker, just like if you were talking on your cell phone and you did not have a good tower connection. So I'm going to pick these guys up before they get lost. This is called an aspirator, and it's putting them right back into this little glass jar. So that's my trained termite trick. I grew up in a small town. In my backyard were open fields and wheat fields, and we did a lot of playing out there, and you can't do that unless you start noticing the organisms around you. Butterflies are nice, but insects eat our crops, they eat our ornamental plants, and I thought if I could learn better ways to control pest populations, then we could increase the food supply in the world. And so that's what I do, is I find natural organic pesticides that can be used in the fight against insects that eat plants. When I was coming up through the ranks, it was primarily male dominated, but I was looking at an entomology journal just yesterday, and all of the people that were in our policy committee that relates to Washington, D.C. on science policy were women. And so it is opening up. There are so many areas of biology other than health-related fields, but then again, the health-related fields are extremely important as well. But we need all kinds of biologists in this world. We need the healthcare professionals, but we also need the foresters, and we need the agricultural people, and we need people that study the lakes and our ecosystems and to document what's going on in the world. I had a lot of friends that knew that they wanted to go to med school, and I was a little bit jealous of them because they knew what they wanted to do and I didn't. But because I didn't, I got to sample a lot of different types of educational opportunities. So open up, be flexible, take as many elective courses as you can, but also always look for something that excites you. Always follow your heart. And if you follow your heart as you go through college, you'll find the right career. Or maybe I should say the right career will find you.